Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Shoaib Yaqub. In this video, I'm going to discuss 5 important tips which you can apply if you are studying any course. For example, if you have enrolled in AFM, Financial Management, BFT, CFA or any other course, you can apply these 5 tips to get the best out of your preparation. ताकि आपका फाइनल एग्जाम बेहतरीन किस्म का हो जाए, you can apply these 5 tips. Number 1 tip is, whenever you enroll in any course, make a plan. Because if you plan and if you execute the plan well, inshallah, you are going to pass the exam. Our biggest mistake in our life is we never plan things. अगर आप plan करेंगे and then you will execute that plan, seriously, you are going to pass the exam. Plan the exam, that which chapters you are going to study in this week, which areas you are going to study in the next week, and when you are going to appear in the mock, when you are going to appear in the test, you have a full plan that how you will solve all the practice question, how you will study all the relevant areas. Because if you enroll in any course, for example, there are 50 lectures available, how you are going to cover that lectures, how you are going to solve those like 100 or 150 questions. So you should make a plan. If you make a plan and you religiously follow that plan, seriously, you are going to pass the exam. Number 2 tip is, make a journal, make a diary, make a summary notes of every topic which you read during that plan area. For example, your first area is investment appraisal, your second area is merger and acquisition. You should have a journal in which you write the summarized point of investment appraisal, the summarized point of merger and acquisition. Because if you make a summary now while studying, in the last month you will not face any problem. You will take the summary out, you will read the summary and you will quickly revise all the stuff. Remember one thing, do not rely the summaries prepared somebody else, because you need time to understand that summary. If you make your summary now, although it will take time, but seriously it will help you a lot in the final month of exam. Number 3rd tip is, which is very important, that is, make a journal of all your mistakes which you have identified while studying. For example, you are studying an area and you have identified that these are the 5 mistakes which you are keep on repeating, which you are continuously doing. Make a list of those mistakes. What will happen in the last month when you revise that area, when you identify those mistakes, you will not repeat those mistakes. If you don't make a list of those mistakes, what will happen in the last month? You will keep on repeating again those mistakes. That's a problem, that's the issue. So the best advice is, whenever you study any area, make a list of all the mistakes which you are doing while studying or while doing the assignments, and try to not repeat those mistakes in the final month. How can you do that? Obviously, if you have a list, then this will be the possible thing. Otherwise, you will keep on repeating those mistakes again. Number 4 tip is, try to appear in the test. Try to solve the unseen questions. If you don't have time to appear in the test, you can identify selective questions. For example, if you're studying AFM, you can select 2 to 3 questions from every area. 2 to 3 questions from investment appraisal, merger acquisition, risk management and the other area, and solve those questions in a given time and try to mark those assignments from your mentor. Seriously, if you do that, if you able to mark 2 to 3 questions from every area from your mentor, you will be able to successfully pass the exam. That's guarantee. 2 क्वेश्चन पकड़े हर एरिया के, एक मेंटोर होना चाहिए आपका, solve those questions in a given time, go to the mentor and ask him or her to evaluate you on the basis of those 2 to 3 questions from every area. Seriously, if you're able to solve 10 to 15 questions in an AFM and 10 to 15 questions in FM, under the guidance of the mentor, you will be able to pass the exam. That's guarantee. Last thing is, do appear in mock exam at the end of the session and mark your mock exam from some authorized mentor, from some well-reputed mentor. Idea is not to top the mock exam. Idea is not to pass the mock exam brilliantly. Idea is to appear in the mock exam and attempt the mock exam in a given time without having the consequence of passing or failing. Attempt the mock in given time, 3 hours and 15 minutes. All the questions of the mock exam should be unseen, and after that you should mark your exam from some mentor. And if you're able to do that, seriously, it will create a greater effect in your final exam and you will pass the exam. ये सारी 5 टिप्स आप अप्लाई करें, आप एग्ज़ाम पास कर सकते हैं. You can pass these exam. So I want to give you these useful tips. If you like these tips, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much, guys.